Hugging is an integral part of most cultures and societies worldwide. Animals too do hug each other. You probably use hugs to express your love for family and friends. But why do we hug each other? And why sometimes does it feel so magical? Humans need social contact such as friendly hugs, pats on the back, and hand-holding. Hugs, in particular, vastly contribute to your health and happiness. In fact, hugs are proven so important that National Hugging Day is observed annually on January 21st, making it an opportune time to start hugging more for your health and happiness. The physical squishing effect of a hug relaxes the muscles and relieves tension, much like the after effects of a massage. According to several studies, people who hugged a partner daily found a reduced blood pressure and decreased level of cortisol, a hormone released in response to stress. The average hug lasts just 3 seconds, but 20 seconds is the ideal length of time for an embrace. The reason is that the pressure of a good snuggle gets the oxytocin flowing. Oxytocin, the so-called love drug, is one of the most powerful neurotransmitters in our brain. It's a quite unique chemical compound that can only be found in mammals and requires specific stimulating techniques in order to be released naturally. One of these incredibly simple techniques is hugging. Oxytocin is the bonding hormone that allows you to establish a deep connection with others. It calms your nervous system and boosts positive emotions. One study found that women recorded greater reductions in blood pressure than men after hugging with their partners. They also had lower levels of the stress hormone, cortisol. Men produce 10 times the amount of testosterone than women do, which is fine except that testosterone inhibits oxytocin. That may partially explain why many men hug less than women. In men's reluctance to hug, they increase their stress, the risk of cardio problems, and are probably reducing their longevity. That could be one of the reasons why, on average, men have a shorter lifespan than women. But just before you go outside and hug strangers, you should know that the positive effects only occur if the people trust each other. If people do not know each other, or if the hug is not desired by both parties, its effects are lost. When we receive unwanted hugs from strangers or even people we know, the hormone is not released and anxiety levels rise. People would only have a beneficial effect if everyone involved is clear that it is just a harmless bit of fun. Otherwise, it could be perceived as an emotional burden and stress. So now we know hugging friends and family is good for you. But what if you came home from work and there's nobody around you to hug? Does playing with your pet bring you a sense of happiness as well? Researchers found that when owners played with their dogs for 30 minutes, their blood pressure decreased, while researchers also saw increased levels for oxytocin and beta endorphins. The latter promotes pain relief and the sense of euphoria. But now things are getting weirder. According to researchers at the 2010 World Forestry Congress, hugging a tree multiplies natural cancer killer cells. It also improves our mood and provides natural healing effects. Another research suggests that tree hugging can improve many health issues such as ADHD, depression, headaches, and concentration levels. It also improves cognitive and emotional abilities and creativity. But that's not all. Another study suggests we can reduce physical pain by hugging ourselves. The researchers suspect that when we cross our arms in front of ourselves, this confuses the brain when processing tactile stimulation. Scientists suggest that you need to experience at least 8 hugs a day in order to feel happier and more content with life. So look around and find someone to share a long hug with. Don't count, just enjoy.